Transition in hockey means that the flow of play has changed, requiring players to move accordingly. Transitional moves may or may not require turning from forward to backward or from backward to forward. The U drill is a backward to forward transition. Begin by skating backward. At or near the blue line, glide backward on the inside edge of one skate and pick up the other skate. Skates and knees should be in the V diamond position. If you dig the inside edge deeply into the ice and bend your knees, you'll curve sharply. At the midpoint of the curve, change feet and step forward onto the inside edge of the new skating foot. This combination of a backward inside edge on one skate with a forward inside edge on the other skate creates a U-shaped pattern on the ice. Try to keep the U as tight as possible as you turn from backward to forward. Notice that you've changed direction. This drill combines transitioning from forward to backward with transitioning from backward to forward. Try to maintain speed during these transitional moves. Skate forward. At or near the far blue line, turn backward with your chest facing away from the center of the circle and do a powerful backward crossover. Skate backward in the direction from which you came until you approach the near blue line. At the near blue line, turn forward and repeat the drill. The pivot is a transitional and evasive move in which a player makes a tight turn, usually emerging in a new direction. The player skates forward the entire time. The pivot consists of two equally divided phases, the entry and the exit. The entry phase of the pivot is done with both skates on the ice. Glide on a deep outside edge. Now execute a C-cut push with the inside edge of the outside skate. The C-cut push provides acceleration into and through the first half of the pivot. On the exit or second phase of the pivot, do a crossover using the X push and accelerate out of the pivot. In this exercise, set up pylons and make 270-degree pivots in a figure-8 pattern, as you see demonstrated here. Here's a drill to help you practice a maneuver we call bowling around a defender. Two players team up, with one acting as the attacker and the other as the defender. The attacker stays to the outside of the defender. Both players skate forward through the entire drill. The defender leans on the attacker with his shoulder and attempts to push the attacker off balance. To counter, the attacker pushes against the defender while executing one or more C-cuts with the outside leg. This maneuver allows the attacker to sustain balance while being checked. As soon as the attacker gains the slightest lead, execute a powerful and quick crossover to cut in front of and escape from the defender. You can practice this exercise without the puck, but once you learn how to do it, it's very important to learn to protect the puck while bowling around a defender.